Good evening and welcome to our Spirit Quest with your host Paul Francis. On this Thursday night, this auspicious and wonderfully autumnal German, nearly said German. I have no idea where that came from. This wonderfully autumnal, one kind of nice, very peaceful, spiritual, uh, autumn night. Anyway, September stroked into October as it normally does, and yet another month has gone. And it's time, it's around about this time of the year, I say it's really a good idea that we should start to take stock of, our lives and what's happened this year, what we've achieved. That's the big goal. We need to start really looking at what did we get to achieve? What did we achieve against what a lot of people have so much focus on what's gone wrong and on failures and concepts along that idea. Um, well, it's dead easy to focus on your failures. It really is because we are naturally programmed to go to the negative. So reprogram. If your computer's not working, you tend to reprogram it. It is that simple. So my advice is to reprogram and start looking at what you've achieved. What went right for you? What happened today that was really good? What happened today that worked for you? What happened today that set you on a new path? What happened today that you didn't expect? What happened today that you can share with others and help other people get to maybe their goals? What happened today that put a smile on your face? What happened today that made you feel loved or gave you the ability to love something or someone else? There are so many options there for you to focus on that will put a smile on your face and then your heart all at the same time. It's what I live to do. Okay. It's what I live for. And when I see my achievements, when I see my family's achievements, when I see achievements from people like your good selves that I've managed to help or help reprogram your lives, that's what it's all about. Spirit Quest, the journey of life. That's what it's about. Good evening, Jules. Welcome to the show, my love. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Um, so what happened today that got your whole, got your blood boiling, got your, not in a negative way, by the way, got your whole, got everything going. What got you up and at it today? That's kind of like, I mean, a flurry of things happened today for me. Um, so much so that I had to cut myself in like a cake and do, put on different hats and become different sort of versions of Paul. But that's what I enjoy. That's what I love. I get such a buzz out of being busy and being proactive and reactive, even when the cases may be. Suzanne, welcome to the show. Good evening. Suzanne, can I invite you to come off Facebook? Could I invite you to come out of Facebook completely? Go over to YouTube, alrighty? Go into YouTube and in the search bar at the top, type in Paul Francis Medium, alrighty? Paul Francis Medium. And that'll take you right back to this show, okay? And then I'll ask you to subscribe to the show and click the little bell icon so that will tell you every time we've got a new show. So every Monday, every Thursday when I'm doing shows, it'll tell you, it'll give you a heads up saying, hey, Paul's going to be coming live shortly. Good evening, Lynn, my darling. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Now, will there be a show on Monday night? I don't know, because it could well be I'm moving home. I'm going to be moving home either Monday or Tuesday. Alrighty. So I will give you guys a heads up. So don't worry about it. Okay. I'll know more on Sunday. So I may do a little, what I call a pop-up show, and give you all a heads up. So I won't just drop you in it. There could well be I'll do another live show. Now, there is some things I want to talk about tonight, and that is the Meet the Guide seminar, and that is happening already. So I want to talk about that tonight. a little bit about that. Anne Marie, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, guys, tell everybody we're live. Trish, good to see you, darling. Listen, Trish, come out of Facebook. All right, I don't support Facebook anymore. I advertise on Facebook and I do bits and pieces on Facebook. Come out of Facebook and go over to YouTube. Alrighty, go into YouTube and at the top of YouTube, type in Paul Francis Medium. Alrighty, and it'll take you right back to the show. Then I ask you guys to subscribe to the show, click the little bell icon, so it's a notification bell, and every time I'm doing a show, it will tell you that I'm live. Alrighty, so come out of Facebook. I don't support Facebook anymore. Facebook is no longer run by people; it's run by AI, and it's not doing what it's supposed to do. I'm getting a lot of people jumping onto my show, pretending to be psychics, trying to get people to go to them, and they're literally ripping their bank accounts up. And when we report them to Facebook, Facebook's doing nothing about it. So I no longer support Facebook. Paresh Pandey, welcome. Suzanne's back on YouTube. Right on, Suzanne. Welcome to the show. Get it out. Now, all y'all who are on YouTube, let's hit those like buttons. So right at the bottom of the screen there, you'll see the thumb. Hit that like button. Boosh, share the show. So hit the like button, share the show. Really important, okay? Because it allows me to have my show on YouTube, but I need those like buttons up and I need the subscriptions to go up, okay? It's all free of charge. Then you just do share. At the bottom, you see like an arrow pointing that way or that way. You click that, it'll say share, and you just share it to wherever you want. Share it to your groups, share it to friends and family, get them all to come in. Do exactly the same thing as you. Subscribe to the show, hit the little bell icon, and we're off and running together, righty? You are at the right place, Trish. Well done, you. Yeah, she's in there like lightning. Good to see you. Kathy Crawford, welcome to the show once again. Please, 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 please. Boom, out of Facebook. Get out of Facebook. I'm actually encouraging people to come off Facebook permanently. Facebook's no longer run by people. It's run by AI, artificial intelligence. It's not being administered properly. I'm having people jump onto my show, pretending they're psychics, trying to extract money from the people who watch my show. They're liars, cheats, and thieves. And when we report them to Facebook, Facebook go, well, we're not getting rid of them. You know, you can call yourself Engelbert Big Toe, and Facebook goes, yeah, okay, we'll give you a page. So it's not, I don't trust it anymore. So Kathy, come off Facebook, go over to YouTube. It's a far more stable platform anyway. Go over to YouTube. At the search bar at the top, type in Paul Francis Medium. Right? As soon as you get on to the YouTube section, hit the subscribe button, all free of charge. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the little bell icon. Alrighty, and then that's a notification bell. So every time I do a show, it'll tell you in advance, hey, Paul's going to be doing a show. Click here, and then you can come across and watch a show. Boom. So I've had a few people contact me over the last 24 hours saying, hey, Paul, listen, I want to talk a wee bit about protection. Can you help me out? Not a problem. Of course, I'll help you out. Eileen Blackman, welcome to the show. Good to see you, Eileen. Thanks for being here. Brill, Kathy, get out. Come across. So everybody who's watching on YouTube already, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share the show, please. I beg you. Thank you. So yeah, I've had a lot of people contact me and say, hey, Paul, can you help us with protection? Absolutely, I'll help you with protection. Not a problem. I'll ask you questions, which I'll do. We'll talk about that tonight. Okay, it's a big thing, and I really suggest people pay attention because it's something that you really, really want to get in to adapting into your everyday life. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how your life changes. I'm telling you here and now, if you adapt the principles that I teach you about protection, your life will change. Boom. Amanda is in the house. Hey, Amanda, how was your day? How was your college? I hope you had a great time at college. I just finished having a chat with my beautiful daughter, Maya. She had a great day. She's studying, she's gone to college, Truro University, studying grade 2 She jumped. She was supposed to do grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. She jumped straight past grade 1 into grade 2. Hairdressing. So she loves doing hair. So I said to her, "Look, baby, whatever makes you happy, you go for it." Okay. And she said, "Dad, I'd really like to give hairdressing a go." I said, "If that's what puts a smile on your face every day, if you get up in the morning and you really want to do hairdressing, then that's what you want to do, and I will support you 100%." And she is, oh my God, she's a happy, happy girl. Um, so Lynn has said, Paul, please, friends, as you come into the chat room, please share the show and hit the like button. For Paul to show YouTube, we want to keep the show permanently. Exactly correct. Liked and shared, says Eileen. Thank you very kindly. Anne Marie says, "Hi, Lynn," and she said it like that. "Hi, Lynn." Good for Maya, says Amanda. Yeah, great opportunities for her, cruise ships, etc. Well, she's going. Maya has she's. I tell you what, she's on chip of the old block. I tell you, she wants to go down the route. I don't know if you've seen that TV show, Below Decks, where you do the private yachts. That's where she's aiming for. So I said to her, "Baby, listen, if that's what you want to do, give it a shot. You get heck of amount of tips. Give it a shot. Go and do it. Do a season, do 2 seasons. If you enjoy it, do as many seasons as you want, and Dad'll always be here for you." I'm Dad, so when she's out on a yacht on the ocean, Dad's heart's going to be up in here somewhere, But hey, can't live their lives for them. I'm sure I put my mom and dad through enough as well. So tonight I will answer as many questions as you guys want especially on protection, on how to do deflection protection. I'm doing a seminar very, very shortly, which I will open up for everybody to meet your guides. I'll be doing a seminar on meet your guides. I have quite a few people who want to do that. When you do the seminar and meet your guides, I do a lot on protection as well. So it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to get up on that. Now, I still only have about 7 people for the Golden Circle. So I'm not going to be doing the Golden Circle until I have 10. All right, it's not happening. I need minimum of 10 people in the Golden Circle. So if you want to be a part of the Golden Circle, I'll just put a banner up here where you guys can get my email address. Let's have a look. Where's my email address? Is it on there? No, but you'll find the link to my email address on there. You'll see the bottom of the screen here going along. So Paul at paulfrancis111.com. My email is simple. It's just Paul at paulfrancis111.com. So my email is that easy. Just my name, Paul, at the beginning. So it's Paul and then the little at sign, paulfrancis111.com. So Becky Rose says, shared feeling well. So why do you feel unwell, Bex? What is it about that's going on around you that's making you feel unwell? Give me some information and we'll see if we can help you, because the Golden Circle is actually about healing. Okay, we do as a cross-pollination of quantum healing and spiritual healing combined. Alrighty, so we'll be doing something on that. Good evening, Julie Evans. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. If you've already met your guides and you do it again, do you have different guides? No, Amanda. Yes, you can. Yes, it can happen, but you won't have your master guide and your gatekeeper will always be the same. Alrighty, they'll always be the same. So other guides, as you progress down the route of doing your Reiki and so on and so forth, other guides then can come in to work with you, so you'll meet those as well. Now, even though you may be a practicing medium or a practicing psychic, doing something like the Meet the Guides seminar is one of those called refresher courses, okay? Because it's something we don't do enough, really. And I'll take you to a very, very special place, and you will literally meet your guides face to face. You'll be able to sit, you'll be able to chat with them, you'll be able to talk, you'll be able to see what they look like, they'll be able to see what you look like. Well, they see what you look like anyway, but you'll be able to see what they look like. You'll have a bonding connection, and I will teach you explicitly how to go to your sacred place on a regular basis and conjugate with your guides on a regular basis. It'll be amazing. It'll be very intense. And I have done this particular seminar on numerous occasions. I go there myself, and on quite a few occasions, I've had new guides come in. So, I've been doing this nearly 40 years now. So there you go. I would sign up, but it's during my work hours. What's your work hours, Anne Marie? Because I haven't given any hours yet. I haven't said what I'm going to do it. So just send me an email. Tell me what your work hours are, and I'll tell you whether or not you'll be able to do it. I'm also going to be filming a seminar. I'll be doing a filming of the exact same thing. So that'll be available for purchase from my website in the not too near future. Okay. Oh, good. I like my gatekeeper. Your gatekeeper and your master guide don't change. They stay the same. Your master guide is your primary. Okay, that's the one who talks to you, who gives you the feeling, who's here on your shoulder. Your gatekeeper is something completely different. Don't be confused. Okay, and your master guide and your gatekeeper are two separate entities. Alrighty, they're not the same person. I've had people say to me, "Oh, my master guide is my gatekeeper." No, they're not. Your gatekeeper separates the two worlds, hence the name gatekeeper. That's their job. And your master guide is the one who works with you. Okay, that's the difference. I've drawn in negative energy from others, and I try to help. Right, okay, Becky, that's a brilliant reason for you to be on the Meet Your Guide seminar. But I'm also going to help you tonight. All right. So if you feel that you've been drawn in negative energy from people, okay, that means you are not protected. Okay. So what we'll do in a moment or two, I'm going to try and get a few more questions, see if I can roll those in together, Becky. So work with me, stay with me, don't go anywhere. Bring in your all your friends and family who may want to be a part of this, and I will talk about the protection and how to clear in about 10 minutes time. It's 10 minutes to 8 right now. So at 8 o'clock, I'll start beginning to talk about that. Give everybody a chance to come in. Sandra Davies, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Sandra, can I please invite you to come out of Facebook, get off Facebook completely, come across to YouTube, and in the search bar at the top of YouTube, type in Paul Francis Medium. You'll be right back here. Same show, straight back here. YouTube is far more stable platform, and Facebook, you are being monitored by AI. Okay, it's not run by people anymore. In fact, Mark Zuckerberg sacked thousands of people for AI to run it, as if he hasn't got enough money. All right, but it's now run by AI. It's completely rubbish now. I don't support Facebook anymore. I use it. Of course, I'm going to use it. It's there. But I'm doing all my work on YouTube now. So come off of Facebook into YouTube at the search bar at the top, Paul Francis Medium. Type, and when you come back to the show, subscribe, free of charge. Subscribe to the show, and hit the bell icon. Okay, so notification bell, and so every time we do a show, you'll be told. That simple. Go and do it now, please. And then, of course, hit the like button. Everybody who's in YouTube right now, whack that like button and hit that. Share the show. You'll see the little arrow pointing out. Click on that, and it'll say, where do you want to share it? Share it with all your Facebook friends, share it with, especially with your groups, share it to individual people that you want to come into the show. It is so much easier. It is so much more stable. Then it's really, really important you hit that like button. All righty? So please do that. Right. Roger Garza is right here, right now. Roger was on the show Monday night, did some great reads alongside of me. And thank you for being here, my friend and my brother. As always, it's great. Right, where are we? I'll do that. I'm about 8 and 9 hours behind you in Portland, Oregon. Right. Okay. Don't worry about that, Anne Marie. We may do it at the weekend anyway, so don't worry. And we may do it on a Sunday, possibly, because I'm very, very conscious of people having to work, and I'm very, very conscious of the time difference. So I may well do it on a Sunday, because it's that's a bit of a day where people can take the time out, and they're mentally more sort of focused to doing this kind of work, weirdly enough, on a Sunday or an evening during the week. But during the week, you'll be working at our time of the day, so don't worry about that. Hey Maria Spaghetti. Why are you on Facebook, Maria? Out of Facebook, YouTube. Let's go, girl. Come on. You know how it works. Can protection help keep negative people away from you? Yes. Oh, yes. And I will also teach you another technique called the reflective technique. Okay, which will keep negative people away from you. We refer to them, or I specifically refer to them as psychic vampires. Alrighty, these are the moaning gits who come around your house all the time. Oh, hi. Oh, such and such said this. Oh, such and such said that. I'm always sick. I'm always got a headache. Oh, I'm so fed up. My husband said this. My wife said that. Oh, shut up. I'll teach you the reflection technique, and those idiots will disappear out of your life. So, they're called psychic vampires. You ever notice there is these people in your lives and they come around, they're constantly moaning and pissing and whinging about other people. And then by the time they've left you, you're drained. Hence the name, psychic vampires. Well, I will teach you how to block them without you going, oh, by the way, sort of. I'm the kind of guy who will go, sort of. But I will teach you how to block them, and they will come around. And then what happens is the reflective technique, part of the reflective technique is where they'll start seeing their own energy. Okay, and they'll start pulling back more and more, and you'll intensify that, and then they'll pull back more and more, and then they just won't come around anymore. All right, so I will teach you that. I keep getting restricted on there. I do, Anne Marie, as well. So I've come off. I don't work on Facebook anymore. It's just crap. Scroll to my comment above, please, Paul. I've news for you. You do. Let me see. I'll just have a look, Trish. Where's your um where's your comment above? Let's have a look. Okay. That 1-to-1 was about 7. Oh, let's have a look. Alrighty. And look for Trish. Love Low Deck. Animal management. Trish, here's news. My first one-to-one reading with you said I can't read that well. My something would become a vet cousin, maybe that's supposed to be, would become a vet. Never once has he told anybody that he wanted to be a vet. Forward Force 2 months ago, when he came home, told me he was doing his diploma. There you go. In animal management, my jaw hit the floor. There you go, girl. There you go. How cool is that? How cool is that? I don't like personally. I don't like to. Sorry, I'm gotta get comfy. Admit that camera thing makes me look. Um, I don't like to take credit. All I do is pass the information through to you guys. That's your friends and family showing you that they're a big part of your lives. That's showing that they're very much connected to you guys, and showing you guys that look, this is all real. It's all real. You know, stop worrying about death and start focusing on life. That tractor. Start. Forget worrying about death. All right, and start focusing on life. Ready? That's what that tells you, because if they're telling me stuff that's now coming through, that means they're connected to you. How cool is that? So, where are we? Trish, Becky said, I read energy, and though thinking affects my body from helping them, I do clear my energy. Then if it's affecting you, Bex, then it's not, you're not clearing properly. Okay, you're not. You're actually absorbing. So the human psyche, the aura, it absorbs everything that you deal with every single day. Alrighty. Whatever you encounter, whatever you deal with, whatever you're working with, or you're going on working, people you're working with, people you encounter, you don't have to even be working with them, you encounter them, it absorbs this energy. Okay. Now, if you're not clearing your energy properly, it stays there. Okay. And if you're telling me you're reacting to what's happening, then you're not clearing your energy. It's really that simple. So what we do is we do a very intense clearing. Okay. And then we update that clearing on a regular basis, kind of like a spring clean on a regular basis, and then you'll feel it'll all lift off. Plus, you'll be able to let go. I've got a feeling, Bex, that you're hanging on to stuff. Okay, you're kind of like, this is going to happen no matter how good you are. No matter how good you are, there's going to be people out there you just can't help. You know why? Not because you're not able to. It's because they don't want to be helped. They may give you all a sub story about, oh, I need this and I need that and the other, and then you do stuff for them and nothing happens. It's because they don't want to change. There's an old concept which I learned many, 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 many years ago, and it doesn't matter how bad of a situation these people tend to be in, but it's better the devil you know. So they just said, well, I'm just used to this now. I'll just weather the storm, and they don't do anything about it. So that's not because you haven't done your job right. It's because they just don't want to be helped. There are people out there like that. Trust me. Been doing this 40 years. Trust me. There are idiots out there who actually, no matter how often you walk them, it's that old concept, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That's exactly correct. The horse is dying of thirst. You say, come with me, and you're patting it on the head, and you take it down to the most beautiful, cool, clear blue, crystal, gorgeous water. And it looks at it and goes, I don't want to drink that. Lead a horse to water, can't make it drink. I love one of those. I need to get rid of permanently, even though it don't matter who they are, whether they're family, whether they're people you encounter, whether they're people you actually know. They're there, psychic vampires. They're in droves. I'm pretty confident they come in damn nests as well. Lynn says love your. Lynn Fern says love your acting. Me, moi. I act on TV shows and movies, but here it's all real. Maria says it's because Lynn Fern posted this link, not the YouTube. Oh, it's somebody else's fault, Maria, is it? It's somebody else's fault that you can't come out of Facebook and go across to YouTube with your finger. Somebody else's fault. Becky says, I do Violet Flame Energy and Jesus Mother Mary to help the archangels and all the masters. Yeah, my darling, you can use all of the techniques, all of them. Talk about Mother Mary, there you go. You can use all the techniques, but I can teach you the best techniques, but if you don't use them properly, it's not going to work. Okay. I can teach everybody the absolute about protection, the absolute of protection. But if you don't believe in it and you don't work with it properly, it isn't going to work, because you have to have absolute focus. So there is, if it doesn't work, start again, go through the steps and give it absolute focus. Don't try and jump steps, don't try and jump up ladders. Just deal with everything on a level, on an even keel. All right. And I tell you here now, Bax, you don't need the violet flame for it. Okay, there's far more intensive ways of clearing your aura and clearing and balancing your chakras. You can clear your aura. You can clear it, absolutely clear it. Oh, that's all cleared. Cleared, great. Diddly squat if your chakras are all out of balance. Okay. And when you sort of like imagine the aura, the energy is a box. Okay. So while that box is full, like let me do it that way. So you look inside the box, see it's full. When that box is full, okay. So imagine my fingers here are all negative energy. If we do a clearing and that box is empty, if you don't do anything about that box, you don't do anything about it, it's going to be open to fill full of more negative energy. Alrighty. So there is methods, and then there's counter methods, and then there's reactional methods that you got to deal with to clear it, fix it, and protect it. And then it'll change. Caden, gotcha, Trish. Caden, gotcha. My eyesight's a bit. Well, I slept in the whole. I accumulated last night's sleep into one bundle, and it just went over 2 hours. That's as much sleep as I got last night. Julia says, distracted for a moment with the haka. Give me a Formula One anytime. Yes, attack me. Okay, Rosalind Crump says, Rosalind, by the way, welcome to the show. I've always had an issue with absorbing other people's individuals' energies, and so more negative and so much negative energy. God, this chair is so hard. Negative energy. It drains me tremendously. I would love how to know how to clearing energy. Rosalind, not a problem. I'm going to talk about that momentarily. Thank you. I know I have to do it myself. I do energy balls all over my home and body. Like right, Bax. Listen, my darling, you've got all the essence. You've got all the ideals. You've got all the knowledge. No problem. Okay, no problem at all. We can easily make everything work. Okay, you need to come in and see me for a massage, and then you will sleep like a baby. I'm up for that. I kid you not. You're going to have to work on my shoulders with a lump hammer. Okay, they're brick hard. Chris James says, sorry, I'm late, Paul, but I'm here, and that's what matters. Ooh, ah. Good to see you, Chris. Welcome to the show. Right, listen, it's gone 8:05. Let me just give you guys some concepts, all right? Everybody deals with this. Everybody, all righty? Everybody has people in their lives, be it in their normal everyday life, like acquaintances. They're not necessarily friends, but acquaintances, some friends, family members, and they're just moaning gits. Okay, they're never happy about stuff. They're never happy about anything that goes on in their lives. They are always moaning about other people. They're always sticking their nose into people's, um, you know, personal lives where they shouldn't be. And they've always got an opinion. And they are what I call yeah buts. Yeah buts. You know what I mean? You know the people I'm talking about? Yeah buts. You know you go, oh, do you know what? I really think I'm going to plant roses along that border. And they go, yeah, but oh, I get rid of yeah buts from my life. I got rid of them all. Any yeah buts, I'll go like that. And they go, what are you looking at? I'm looking at you. What are you looking at me like that for? You're a yeah but. What's a yeah but? You're a yeah but. Anybody comes up with something, you'll come out with yeah but, right? Go away. Michigan's in the house. Oh, Michigan's in the house. We have to pay attention. Lisa, good to see you, girl. Welcome to the show. So you've come across these people. They're in abundance. All right. Now I refer to them as psychic vampires. Okay. So what they tend to do is they come around and you've got a wonderful auric energy, and they want it. Okay. So they go, right, and they sap and they suck the energy out of you. Right. They suck it out of you. And they could be pissing and moaning about everybody in your neighborhood. They could be moaning about their families, their husbands, their wives, whatever. Moaning kids. And by the time they leave you, when they leave your house, you're like this. Oh my God, I'm glad they're gone. Saggy vamp, they sucked all the energy out of you. And then guess what? They come back to do it again because they know they're going to get another fill. All right. So Reflection technique numero uno. Okay, reflection technique number one. Right. Here's what I want you to do. Okay, now, like I said earlier on to Bex, you either do this with 100% conviction or don't bother. All right, just don't, because it won't work. 100% conviction or don't work, don't do it. Okay. My mother, my beautiful, sainted, gorgeous, darling, oh, beautiful mom, she taught me, which feels like 100 years ago now. She taught me, son, she said, never, never try. Okay. Try is this. If you walk down the left hand side of the road, you'll be fine. If you walk down the right hand side of the road, you'll be fine. If you walk down the middle of the road, sooner or later you're going to get knocked down. That's people who try. Okay. You either do or you do not. Okay. So with this reflection technique, do or don't bother. Okay. Don't do in the middle. Don't try. So here's what we do. Now imagine I'm the psychic vampire. You're looking at me right now, and I'm like, oh, do you know such and such down the road? Oh my God, you seen the state of their house? Oh, their front door needs some new paint. Oh my God, I've never seen anything. The kids are constantly dressed in the same clothes. Did she ever watch those clothes? Anyway, how are you? And do you know what? My back is hurting. Oh, right. So imagine I'm that moaning git psychic vampire. So what I want you to do is this. Imagine between us, between you and me, there's a mirror. Boom. But it's one of those mirrors which is referred to as a two-way mirror. And basically, you can see through, but they can't. You know, like the mirrors that are in police stations where it's in a room where people are getting they're being sort of, what do they call it? Oh, what's that word? You know, when they're being questioned and all that malarkey. And then there's other people standing in the room watching them. They can't see them, but the people can see through the mirror. That's called a two-way mirror. Okay, so imagine you've got a big mirror right between us. It's huge, big mirror between the two of us. Right, you can see through, but they can't. Right. So what's happening is the energy they're going out like that with their the energy is starting to hit that mirror and bounce back. Okay. Now you'll be going, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, but basically your mind is focused on this mirror, and they're going to be going, yeah, 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 yeah. You'll notice they'll stop. They'll begin to stop in sentences. They'll begin to cut sentences, and then there'll be pauses in between sentences because their energy is reflecting back to them. Okay, hence the name, reflective technique. Now, every time they may start off, right, but they'll come back. So you do it again, big reflective technique. And then you see that reflective technique starting to form around you like a barrier all the way around you. Hexagonal or octagonal, with the matter. No matter how many sides it's got. It can be square, two down this side, one in front, one behind. But it's completely exactly the same mirror at the front, back, and sides. So, and every time this person's come down, you acknowledge them. Yes, hi, great to see you. And you're just bringing energy up through yourself to this mirror. And once again, their energy is being reflected back. You watch how they come back less and less and less to the point that they don't come back at all. But here's the good thing. You haven't done anything where they can say, oh, she was so rude to me. They probably will anyway because they're negatives, but they're gone. Okay. Now you keep that reflective mirror up constantly. Now, what you do is once you've managed to get rid of the idiot or the yeba away from you, okay, then you place this mirror around your house, okay, around your car, around your office desk, wherever it is that you work, whatever it is you do, you have this reflective concept that just reflects away negative energy and negative people. Okay, because you're going to come across. I especially work with people who work in the medical industry because they're constantly in contact with negativity. Not necessarily negative people per se, but people who are sick, mentally sick, physically sick. It's negative energy, and they tend to bring that home with them. Now, Like people like for example, our beautiful Amanda, alrighty? So our Amanda works physically with people. If you are a Reiki practitioner and you don't practice properly, and you might practice your Reiki healing, absolutely, but you don't practice your protection and clearing properly, you're going to absorb that and you're just taking it home. And guess what? You're actually dumping that energy at home. And that energy just builds and builds over time and builds and builds. And have you ever noticed on occasion you'll come home, you might have been out to dinner or you might have been out, had a great day out shopping, and you come home and you sit down and all of a sudden you're tired and all of a sudden you're not in a good mood. You're sitting in the primordial soup that you've been offloading constantly. So when you do a clearing, and this is where possibly Rebecca is falling, if you're not doing the reflective technique, if you're not doing a clearing of your energy and a balancing of the chakras and a grounding, okay, then you are not going to get rid of all of that energy because it just seeps back in through cracks and little avenues where it can come in. And if you've been offloading it at home, it's like walking back in and refilling or refueling with negative energy. So we really, really, really got to deal with that. Okay, we got to do a clearance of the house where you live. We got to do a clearance of your car. You'd be surprised at the amount of negativity you dump into your car. And you're going to do a practice of the clearing, even at your workplace. And then you got to repeat that on a regular basis until you've literally disabsorbed your house of negative energy, disabsorbed your car of it, and disabsorbed your workplace of it. Okay. People often say to me, Paul, how come you're always positive? How come you're always happy? I actually think that's one of the dumbest questions I've ever heard. But it's okay. I don't look at people as being dumb. I just think, you know, why would you ask that? That's what I was going through my mind. And I say, my answer, and this is the truth, people will always ask me this question, and I always respond with this, whether it be on TV, whether I'm on radio, whether I'm on stage, whether I'm on one-to-ones or I'm walking down the street. How come you're always happy? And they'll always follow up with it. Not that it's a bad thing. I just say, do you know why I'm always happy? They go, why? I say, because I choose to be. I want to be happy. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be ill. I don't want to be tired. I don't want to be miserable. I want to be damn happy. I have I've gone from, when I started really grasping my life, 14 years old, where, things were I was aware of, to now when like that. Whoosh! What the hell happened to my dad? You know? So what's left of my journey, I wanted to be happy. Okay, so I'm going to surround myself with happy people. I'm going to surround myself with things that I enjoy doing, things that brings me happiness, things that brings me love. Because guess what? As I'm building all that wonderful, happy, loving, full function and energy, I'm offloading that onto the people I love. They're getting it too, because they're going like, "I love being around you, Dad. It makes me, I feel I can achieve." Boom! And then guess what that does? When I hear one of my daughters say that to me, guess what? This energy just explodes even more. You know, I have such a great life. Okay, why have you got such a great life, Paul? Because I choose to have a good life. I want it, and I want it badly enough that I will put the effort in to having a great life. Now, all of the little tools that help me achieve that are practiced on a regular basis. Alrighty. So part one is the reflective technique. Part two, the protection, is something completely different. Now that takes a lot of effort and a lot of time and a lot of practice, and it's something that we need to do in a seminar. But short term, something to do like right now. Okay, so what I want you to do is I don't want you to respond down here in the chat room for a moment. I just want you to listen. Alrighty. So I want to come up close here to the microwave, the microwave. I'm gonna have some of my coffee. Oh, the way look at it. This is what my kids get me. You know, it's back to front now. It says best dad. So what I want you to do is shh. So what I want you to do, shush, close your peeps, just listen to me. All right. So just do that. Close your eyes, don't talk, and just breathe. Do nothing else. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about dinner. Don't worry about work. Don't worry about people watching you. Don't worry, nothing. Just focus on keeping your eyes closed. Focus on my voice and just breathe. What I refer to as the basic of life, breathing. Simple. So just breathe with your eyes closed. Ready? Just do that. I'll give you about 5 to 10 seconds to do that. Off you go. Isn't it funny how coffee tastes like chocolate when it's cold? So just breathe, nothing else. Don't worry about anything. Okay, just listen to my voice. Listen to this mad Irish guy telling you how to close your eyes, just breathe. I mean, how simple is that? I mean, anybody can do it. So while you're just sitting there and you're thinking, oh my God, this feels good. Oh my God, this actually really feels good. Why don't I just do this on a regular basis? You should. So as you're closing your eyes, I want you now to imagine there's a ball in front of you, around about the size of a tennis ball. It's just floating right in front of you. It's kind of yellowy gold in color. And it's floating there right in front of you, and you can see it. And weirdly enough, the energy coming off it is quite exciting. It's kind of like, wow, that's cool. This is an exciting feel. It's almost like a Christmassy feel coming from it. Now, as you look at this ball of energy right in front of you, right the size of a tennis ball, notice that every time you breathe in, it gets bigger. And as you breathe out, you feel better and more stronger, happier, just generally better. So as you breathe in again, the ball's getting bigger and bigger. Now it's roughly the size of a soccer ball, football. And as you breathe out, once again, you're just feeling this energy coming from this orb. Just you're starting to absorb it, and you're feeling better. You're feeling great. You're feeling absolutely fantastic. So you breathe in again, and the ball starts getting bigger again. But once again, the energy is just floating all around you. You're absorbing it as you're breathing in. It's just tingling its way around your body like somebody giving you a massage. You're feeling good. You're just genuinely feeling great. Once again, you're taking another deep breath in, and the ball is now about the size of a beach ball. It's quite big, about half the size of your body. Still giving off that magnificent energy. Just absolutely stacked full of just good vibrations, great feelings. It's feeling great. And now I want you to say to yourself, while you're feeling that energy, just say to yourself, do you know what? I give myself permission to let go. I'm just going to let go. I'm just, as you're breathing out, you're falling deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. You're just letting go. You're just letting go all of the stresses, all of the worries and the strains of the day. You're just letting it go. You know what? You deserve to let it go. You deserve only this amazing energy coming from this orb, this beautiful golden yellow orb. And it's just sending out, it's never ending. It has no end to it whatsoever. It's everlasting. So as you're breathing in again, taking a wonderful breathe in, you're getting just fulfilled with the zap of this wonderful energy. And the ball is getting bigger and bigger. And as you're breathing out, you're falling deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed, and just letting go of all the stresses, the aches and pains, and the worries of life. Let them go. Gosh, just give yourself a break. And you're breathing again, and you're taking in all this energy. And this time, the ball is roughly the same size as you now, but it feels magnificent. It's just the right temperature. The energy feels almost tingly, like You know, that first date feeling, that someone giving you the most perfect massage, that feeling when you get into your bed at night and it's the right temperature, the quilt is the right weight, and it's just, everything is there for perfection. And you're just like, yes! And you're letting go of the negatives. So you breathe in again and you take another deep cleansing breath and you're feeling fantastic. But this time the ball is quite big. Now I want you to walk up to the ball, put your hand out and notice how your hand passes through the ball. You can't feel anything, you just pass your hand through it. You're like, oh, okay. So as you walk, just step inside the ball. Like, wow. And you notice that as you look around the ball, it's golden. It's pure gold all the way around, down around your feet, from every side, above your head, behind you, every part of the inside of that ball is golden, pure golden. And it's just pulsating with that amazing energy. It's just there. It's filled with the white light of love and divine protection. Nothing can touch you inside this ball. Now, step back outside the ball for a second. Just step back and now look at the ball. Oh, wow, the ball's silver. It's reflective. It's very, very shiny. It's like as you step further back from the ball, you've noticed the ball's getting more and more. You're like, oh, cool. Alrighty. And you're feeling like like a fresh breath mint, like cool from the ball. It's like nice. Oh, yeah. So you walk back up to the ball, put your hand on it. You can pass right through it again. Step inside the ball. Once again, golden, perfect. And you're feeling that like you're getting a permanent hug from an angel. Okay, you're permanently getting this hug from an angel, and you're feeling, oh, do you know what? This feels fantastic. Now, I want you just to remember that golden energy inside, the white light of love and divine protection. And at the same time, remember the outside of this ball is completely reflective. It's silver. Okay. Now, what's happening now is you are absolutely protected inside this perfect orb. Everything negative, all the energies of the outside world that are negative, are now being reflected away from this beautiful silver, platinum orb. It's coming in, it's hitting the orb, bouncing away. It can't penetrate. It can't come inside this orb at all. Okay? You can choose to enter the orb, or you can choose to exit the orb, or you can choose to stay in the orb. It's your call. Right? So this time, as you say to yourself, I'm going to stay inside this orb. Yeah. And as you walk, find yourself walking, the orb is with you. It doesn't go away, it doesn't dissipate. You don't pass through the wall. It just stays with you. And it stays equidistant. So as you walk, it just stays completely around you in every way, below you, above you, and to every possible side. And you are now absolutely protected inside this white light of love and divine protection, while the outside is reflecting away all negative energies. Inside, you're being penetrated with a permanent angelic hug. Love. Wonderful. Now you're building up such a reservoir of perfection, such a reservoir of wonderful energy. You can actually pass that on to your loved ones, to your husbands and wives, to your children. You can just literally see the energy just leap out and circulate them. Like you can send a little orb out and go right around them. So they start to get what you're giving, what you're actually experiencing. Now, if you start to wean slightly and you think things are getting duller, the orb's getting smaller, that's your mind, that's your old mind getting back in the way. That's the yeah but side of you getting back in the way. So you just close your eyes again. You just close your eyes and you breathe, because this orb is never ending. It's connected to the universal energies, it's connected to the angelic energies, to the God light. is connected to everything that is perfection. The outside of this orb is reflective. It will continue to reflect away all negative energies and all negative psychic vampires. Just keep practicing this. Right after that, and when we're doing the seminars, I will walk through with you and we will balance your chakras and we will get you set up for a great life. Open your eyes, come back in the room, and just feel how great this feels. Isn't it great? My mom said to me the other day, "You always have a great life." That's because I make it that way. Enough said. Julie Evans agrees. Becky says, "I do." Did I ask? You do. Thank you for your energy. Much love, light, blessings, Becky. You're welcome, Bex. And all it's always going to be here. The great thing about this particular um, episode is it's going to be on YouTube. Obviously, you can go back to it. You know, you can rewind back to the bit where we started this little meditation, practice it over and over again. Sue Vinnigum's in the house. Sue, welcome to the show. Hope you're feeling great. Hope the family's all doing well. Christopher James says integrations. Integrations. Sounds very long. Integration. Look at that. An hour. We've been on the show an hour. Whoosh. See how quickly that hour went? It feels to me like I've just sat down. Literally an hour. So why don't I take some questions from you guys about what we've just achieved? Don't worry about thinking, oh, I didn't really experience it. Don't worry about that. Ask me questions and I'll help you fix it. It's not a problem. Alrighty. It's called paying it forward. Okay. We'll do the seminars and you will, oh my God, if you can imagine what we just done in 20 minutes, alrighty, imagine what a seminar is going to achieve for you. I feel so relaxed and so peaceful. I'll tell you what, Eileen or Ellen, is it Ellen? Yeah. Ellen, you're feeling so relaxed and peaceful now. Imagine how you're going to sleep tonight. I missed that. Was that a meditation? It was, and you missed it. Don't worry, you haven't really, because you can rewind the show. Just rewind it back about half an hour and just take it back half an hour, and then you'll be able to do it all again. So don't worry. The good thing about using StreamYard and doing it via this up onto YouTube is that it's there to be able to use over and over again already. So don't worry about that. Is Jack here? I haven't seen Jack. I was thinking about Jack yesterday. That's weird. Because I was thinking about I need to get the final level 3 to you guys. All right. So I need to get the final level 3 out to those who finished the course. All righty. So once again, so no, okay, yes, you missed it in this real time, but they're available for you just to rewind at the end of the show, and you can just go right through it all again. And please do, because I'll tell you what, it'll help you no end. So come on, you guys, any questions? It's better that you use my time efficiently, and because I've only got about 14 minutes left, so it's best that I help you right now. I'm so used to cold coffee. That's what you get when you work in an office. Cold coffee. I kind of like it, but my daughter Maya, she goes for these iced coffees. I don't really try those. She goes to these iced frappes, all these. I broke. I didn't break today. I kind of just made a conscious decision. You know what I had today? I had a McDonald's. I haven't had a McDonald's for ages. And a chocolate thick shake. Ooh, did my heart good. Probably didn't in terms of health, but I felt really good afterwards. So what the hey? I don't do it every day or every week. I just do it once in a blue moon, and today was the blue moon. So come on, you guys got any questions for me? And um, anything I can do? I loved our development classes. Still got the recording. Good, good, Amanda. So you can use them over and over and over again. I love. You can use them over and over and over again. And I will be doing refresher seminars for my students. Right? Give me a cappuccino, and I have a cappuccino as well. Paul, what do you see that will be taking place in the next month? For what? For what? For me? Me personally, or what do you mean, Christopher? I don't understand. I don't understand your question, my pal. So that's kind of like an open act. What's going to happen in the next month? Um, if you're asking me, what do I feel about the world over the next sort of 2 or 3 months? There's going to be some serious changes in the world. I mean, ridiculously serious changes. It's going to fall more onto people. People have had enough. But I predicted some time ago, I predicted maybe 3, 4 years ago that we would be visited. And guess what happened? We were visited. And that we were visited right back in 1940s, earlier than that. I believe that alien beings have been coming to this planet since we were primordial soup, all right? But I believe that the beings that visit this planet are not going to allow this stupidity that's happening in Russia to continue. Um, they're not going to allow man to destruct itself, and I believe that that's gonna change. Okay, Ward Vanderplas, welcome to the show. Good to see you. I really experienced that, says Jules. Good, good. And the great thing about it is it's there for you to experience over and over and over again. Okay, keep practicing it. I call psychic development, or I personally refer to it as personal development, as like working out in the gym. Okay, when you first start working out in the gym, your muscles aren't really attuned to lifting weights, and so you start with light weights and you build. Same with personal development. You start and then you keep going, you keep practicing, you keep working out, and then for an example, what we were doing tonight in balancing and protection, we'll just get stronger and stronger and stronger. Why do you think I've got no fear in walking into places when we're doing paranormal investigations? Because I know I'm protected, and I don't sort of second guess that. Board channeled a short poem last night. Great, publish it, publish it. Do you mean a war, Paul? No, I mean the war that's happening, my darling Sue, the one that's happening in Russia and Ukraine. I believe our friends that visit us from different galaxies or whatever, they're not going to allow that to happen more and more. They're going to start to intervene soon. Thank you, Paul. Feel so much rested and at ease. I sometimes fall asleep when I do that, says Jules. Listen, Jules, first when I first started training in mediumship, well, actually, let's go right before that. I first started practicing meditation when I studied martial arts, and I studied kung fu, I studied ninjutsu, taijutsu, aikido, kempo. I studied quite a few different martial arts. And the more I practice the meditations, the more I go off to sleep. My mom would just come up and I'd say to mom, I'm just gonna go up and have meditation, mom. I'll be down for dinner. She'd come up, find me asleep. I wouldn't get into the meditation in 2 minutes and I'd be out cold. So yeah, the more you practice it, the better you become at it. The better you become at it. Ward, let me introduce you to haiku. Okay, Google haiku. Okay, it's Japanese. Okay, the Japanese samurai practiced haiku. Okay, and that was the art of poems and writing, and even uh, Japanese samurai practiced flower arranging. Yeah, serious, amazing. Thank God for that. It's all senseless and heartbreaking to watch. There's so much going on in this world, my love, but it's just ridiculous. Becky says they're very powerful. Becky, why are you back on Facebook? YouTube. So everybody who's watching me on Facebook tonight, that's Ward, Becky, and anybody else watching me on YouTube, on Facebook, come off of it. Off Facebook. Go across to YouTube. At the top of YouTube, the little search bar, type Paul Francis Medium. Boom, it'll bring you right back to this show. Please, please, please subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single halfpenny. Subscribe to the show. Hit the little bell icon, the little it's a like icon that will give you sort of let you know when I'm doing my shows. So hit the bell icon and it'll tell you in advance every time I'm doing a show. Alrighty. Now, just at the beginning of the show, before everybody joined us, I did give you guys a heads up that I may not be here on Monday night. I'm not 100% convinced that I'm not going to be here, but I'll know more by Monday. So, sorry, I'll know more by Sunday. All right. So look out for a pop-up show on Sunday evening where I'll be telling you whether I'm going to be here on Monday night or not. Alrighty. It's a busy time for me and my family right now. Okay, and sometimes I got to put the family first. Hope you don't mind. I'm pretty sure you don't mind, and I'm pretty sure it's a really good thing to practice. Put yourself and your family first, and I got to do a couple of things that really needs focusing on. Alrighty. Uh, don't forget, guys, it's really important to like the show if you're on, especially if you're on YouTube. Hit that like button. That's vital because YouTube needs to be saying, right, okay, he's getting a lot of people enjoying the show, a lot of people liking the show. Let's keep him on the channel. And then it's equally as important to share. Okay, so subscribe, like, and share. Now I'm here every single week, and giving it to all of you is this: subscribe to the show, like the show, and share the show. That's all we ask of you. It doesn't cost you a penny. Now, if you're watching my show on Monday night, I told you this: if you get 10 people to come and subscribe to the show, 10 individual people that come and subscribe to the show, like the show, and then share it, I will give you a free 15-minute session, one-to-one session with me, free of charge. All right, just for getting 10 people to come and subscribe to the show. Okay, and the more you do it, the more options you have about having a show. If you get you know 60 people to come and join the show, then you'll have a full 3-hour session with me, free of charge. How do you like your new place that you're living at now? Well, Chris, this was a short stopper. This was I love it. We're in the country. I'm right out in the country. I love being in the country. There's far more energies. But that's what's happening at the weekend. Next week, I'm moving to a house, so that's why my show may or may not be on. Alrighty. We haven't got the date that we're moving exactly. We don't know whether it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So once I've got that information, which I'm hoping to get in by tomorrow, then I can say, "Yeah, guys, I'm going to be here Monday night," or "No, I'm not going to be here Monday night," and give you all a heads up. And that will happen on Sunday, right? So I've got 4 minutes left. You guys got any questions for me? Becky says frequencies. Frequencies are all about frequencies happen throughout your life. Frequencies are affected by crystals, your thought patterns, your ideals, your energies, your focus. Frequencies are everything. Light. Let me show you this. Light. Watch what happens when I do this. How do you feel when I do that? How do you feel? You went, oh, your energy changed, didn't it? Yet when I bring it back up here, your energy changes again. Frequency, light. So guys, listen, I've got about 3 or 4 minutes left. Have you got any questions for me? I've really enjoyed tonight's show, by the way. So don't forget to smash that like button and share the show, please. That's all I ask of you. Subscribe, like, share. How many years have you been in the paranormal field? Well, I've actually worked. Okay, I didn't know I was working. I was 5 years old. I didn't know what the hell. I didn't know what. I've never heard of damn medium or psychic. 5 years old. I was just dealing with people who I thought were in front of me. Well, they were only, but I didn't know I was the only person that could see them. Okay, so I've been connected to working with our friends and family on the other side of life since the age of 5 years old. I've been a practicing professional medium for the last 40 years. What crystal is good for the office for positive energy protection? Well, there's multiples of crystals that will do that, Ellen. Me personally, I tend to have um, clear quartz. You know, it's the clear glass-like clear quartz crystal. Keeps the energy clear. I also use rose quartz, which keeps you calm. Alrighty, but then there's different crystals to do different jobs. I mean, some people put amethysts on their office desks because they like looking at them, and if it gives you that impression of feeling great about yourself, then it's the right crystal. You follow me? Some other people put amber. Some other people, you know, there's multiples of different crystals. Another favorite of mine is the angel stone, which is that kind of light blue, bluey white kind of angel stone. But why not? Why have one, Ellen? Why not have different ones for different days? You know what I mean? Why not? Learn about crystals. Go and get yourself a crystal Bible. You get them on YouTube. Crystal Bible, okay? And they'll tell you about everything. And when you go in to get your crystals, Ellen, you'll be the crystal will choose you rather than you choose it. Okay, and it could be the ugliest crystal in that bunch, but it'll choose you'll feel drawn to it irrespective, and you'll know that's the one for you because its vibrations are already in sync with you. Okay. um so what else was Christopher asking me? Oh yeah, so I've been working with the development side of things for quite some time, but I got rid of a lot of what I call the stupidity of I see. I don't like to say stuff that will make people feel sad because I don't mean it in that way. But I'm a very feet on the floor kind of a guy. I'm very grounded, very honest, very straight. Um, and there's a lot of stuff out there which is absolute BS, total and utter BS. And I've just eliminated it. So I've gone from what people refer to as psychic development to call it personal development because I've integrated not only your development as your psychic ability, because every human on this planet is psychic, onto mediumship development, and then on to integrating that with how to change your attitude, how to change your reprogramming, and multiples of other things using quantum physics, quantum energies, and there's tons of things that I've integrated, and I call it personal development. So it works, hence the reason why I'm still here. Guys, I've gone over my time. I want to say thank you, and when I say thank you, I mean it. Okay. Um, I am happy. Why? I get to do what I love. I love doing this work. So I get to do every day what I love. I have a loving family around me. I have loving friends. I have loving acquaintances. I enjoy life. I've got beautiful, big animals and little animals around me. What's not to love? You know? Now, if I share that with you, it's not to say, hey, look what I've got. It's to say, this is what makes me happy. What out of all that combination would make you happy? Why don't you try integrating what I do in life into your life and enjoy it? I chose a pendulum crystal, says Sue. Yeah, why not? I held it. I held all the pretty ones, but got no connection. Then I picked up a brownish colored one, and it worked right away. There you go, Sue. There you go. The lady said in the shop said was surprised how it reacted to me. I don't know why she was surprised because she should be telling you that's how it works. Thank you, Paul. Love and light to you and your family. Ellen, thank you very, very much. Christopher, thank you. Sue, thank you. And everybody else who's come and joined us tonight, thank you. Thank you so much for what you do. Now, the Vulcans, although a made up race in the TV show Star Trek, they do that and they say, live long and prosper. What a perfect sentiment. Live long and prosper. Choose to be happy. Take time out every single day just for yourself. We managed to do a very intense meditation tonight in a matter of minutes. See, you don't have you. It doesn't need hours and hours. You can do it in minutes. Take time out every day just for yourself. Switch off your cell phones, your mobile phones. Switch off your house phones. And pretty soon, when you say, I'm taking personal time, then people will leave you alone to have your personal time. They'll respect it. And then they'll probably do the same thing. So you'll actually motivate people to do the same thing. And the more that you take out time out for yourself every single day, do a wee bit of meditation, sit back, just take that time out and do what we did tonight, the longer and the healthier you'll get. Don't forget, communicate, appreciate, and validate everybody in your life, every opportunity you get. So a medium never has to do it for you. I've had to do it too often recently. Dawn Simpson, thank you for being here, but I'm right at the end of the show. Rewind the show. I bet you get a lot out of tonight's show, Dawn. I bet you get a lot out of tonight's show. Rewind the show. There's a meditation in tonight's show, and you'll love it. Don't forget, share the show, like the show, and subscribe to the show. Roger, thank you, my dear, dear friend. I will see you all very, very soon. Good night. God bless. Don't forget, Roger show on Saturday. This mug's for you, 10:30 in the morning, um, Central Time, and 4:30 in the afternoon for us people over here in the UK or London time. 4:30 London time, 10:30 in the morning Central Time. This mug's for you. Good night. God bless you. Make sure you tell the people in your life just how important they are to you. Good night.